Alright, to defend the knee on the belly, first you have to remember that in order to score the 2 points here, he needs to control one lapel, leg, have the knee on the belly, have this knee off the ground, and control my back on the mat for 3 seconds. Okay? So as soon as the knee on the belly comes, you still have the opportunity to push his knee and shrimp, okay, in the opposite direction. Okay? But note that he's on top position, he's in a comfortable position to keep coming, because as soon as you shrimp, he can come again. So he can follow me, non-stop. No? So sometimes, if you don't do escape like fast, he can keep the knee on the belly forever. Okay? So let's try now another situation. Okay? Here's the knee on the belly. I'm going to turn to the side a little bit, okay, towards him. Remember, you never roll off your opponent. You never roll against him. You never give your back, because if I do this, he can get my back. Alright? So try to keep looking to your opponent all the time when you're defending yourself. Okay? So I'm going to turn to my side, my right side in front of him a little bit, and have my right hand under his foot, okay, right in front of his ankle, alright, just like that, okay. See that I straighten my hand like that, and I twist my hand with the palm up, like you do for the pendulum sweep, okay. Come, and I have my hand up already. My second hand comes on top of the heel, okay, and now I'm going to pull his foot towards me, so that breaks his balance and he's going to be swept. Okay. However, this is not a sweep for me. Okay. Remember, doesn't score points. Sweeps are only offensive attacks. Now I'm defending myself. It doesn't count as a sweep. Okay. It's just a reversal. Then I go to the top. And why not finish with another knee on the belly? Alright, I'm going to do the defense from the omoplata. I'm going to use the front roll. Keep in mind that it's considered as a sweep for my opponent, okay, because the omoplata coming from the guard, and I roll myself even for my own purpose, it's understanding that he's sweeping me. So I'm going to lose 2 points, but I'm going to defend the omoplata, okay. This is the very basic escape. There's more advanced ones which will not be swept, but this is for the next level. Okay. Here he comes with the omoplata. Okay, so as soon as the omoplata comes, it's a natural instinct to roll. Okay, just make sure you take your hand to the side and let yourself roll, and then he misses the omoplata. From here, you have to never roll off him, okay, away from him. Roll right immediately, attacking, and try to be on the top here, on the side control. Alright, here's escape from the back now. Okay, note that he has both hooks in already, okay, and he's walking on chokes right now. So the first thing, you have to make sure that you're protecting your neck, okay, not allowing him to walk effectively his chokes, alright. So watch your neck all the time. Second thing to do is, you gotta control one hand, okay, one arm. So I'm gonna choose his right arm here. So I'm going to control the sleeve and pull the sleeve towards me. I want him close to me now. I want him tight. Okay? Now I'm going to release the hooks once at a time. Okay? I'm going to pass one leg over my other leg, straight to the side, touching the ground. Now I will bring back my knee, but
try to not let him, don't give the hook for him again. Bring the leg close to you and contract yourself. Now he still have the other hook. I'm going to do the same job. The other way. Bring the leg close. Contract yourself. And just push him forward with your back and hips up and pull his arm that you're controlling.
And go for the side control. You can end up on the first immobilization, third immobilization, whatever. Okay? Alright, here's the same back mount, but we just roll, but he still has the hooks in, okay? And he can attack me with arm bars and several chokes in this position. Now he's ready to set up the choke, so once again, you have to watch your neck, alright? Now he has one grip, so first thing I'm going to work is try to block his possibility to choke me right here. So I'm going to defend his lapel, okay? Now, I'm going to go after his foot, okay, the opposite foot, because that's the side that I have the free hand, okay. I'm going to take the hook off me, alright, to the side, okay. I'm going to do a bridge, okay, straight back, alright, to make sure I put all my body weight on him, okay. So, right after when I take the hook and I'm ready to roll to the side, I'm going to control his neck, okay? So I release the hook, okay? And I'm going to trap his neck. That's why I want to keep him close to me, contracting his body, put himself in an uncomfortable position, okay? So as soon as I have this, I have time enough to step my leg over the other leg, keep him close to me, and go on my knees, okay? And escape from the position. Alright, here's the guillotine attack from the closed guard. So you can go like sit up and go straight for the guillotine, but you see that he's so far away from me, okay, so it's difficult to go straight for the guillotine and trap him. He will see that the guillotine is coming, so he will block. If he has his head down here, okay, sometimes you can attack straight here, alright, but you're not setting up. So as soon as he's here and he sees my hand coming, he's gonna defend himself, alright. So the best idea to attack him, it's like set up something before and distract him, okay. So before the guillotine, we are gonna go for the sweep with explosion over the shoulder, okay. So as soon as you put yourself in the position to go for the sweep, you can go back, fake the sweep, and go straight back to the guillotine with power and speed, because all my body is going that direction, and suddenly will go all the way, lock himself stronger on the guillotine here, okay. So as soon as you adjust, you control your wrist and the second hand over the wrist again, and you like keep the guard close, okay, keep him close to you, and then you can pull towards his neck and choke it out. Okay, here's the transition from the knee on the belly to the armbar. Okay, this position can come from the ground or after a takedown, as after the Sotogari, for example. Okay. So when you go for the knee on the belly, you have the option to control his lapel, okay, for the points, or to control his arm. Okay. If you're controlling his arm, you see right away the possibility for the arm bar. It's very easy. Okay. Once you have the knee on the belly, keep his wrist close to your chest. Okay. Pass the leg over the neck and just lay down. Remember that you don't need to pass this leg over him. It's unnecessary. Okay. It's a waste of time and he can escape during the move. So make sure you just have your knees against each other. Okay. Feel where the elbow is pointing to, and you have to pull his arm to the direction where his elbow is. Okay. So then you do the bridge and control the wrist. So you have the option to go for the other arm if it is the case that he starts to push and shrimp, okay, to defend himself. So as soon as you see this hand shrimping and punching you, you see that his arm is forming a little triangle here. So if he bends himself to push me, you see the arm here, see this triangle, okay? So you can transit, okay, from the leg, coming inside the triangle, trapping his triceps, okay? And then you're going to switch this knee by the other one, passing around him and switching this knee by this other one, okay? Now it's just a matter to adjust the other leg on the head and lay down to the opposite side. Then you have the arm bar on this direction. Alright, we have trained already the escape from the second mobilization. Now we're going to connect with the arm bar. Because the motion that we do to the escape, it's a proper connection. You see the arm bar already from this position. Okay. So as soon as I lift his head up and I move towards him, to be aligned with him. Okay. When I bring my hips up and I catch him here, so before he falls, you have to take your right leg off him, okay, and go all the way from top to bring this knee on the belly and lay back on the arm bar. Once again. Alright, here's the straight foot lock from the guard, okay. I'm going to walk, open his guard, okay. So as soon as you see the guard open, alright, I'm going to come around his leg, okay. I have this knee up here already, okay. You can control this hand on your lapel, okay. I'm going to sit down, okay, pushing, straightening my leg, pushing his knee joint, okay. And the other leg comes on the hip, okay, and around the hip, the ribs, alright. I have my knee, okay, right touching his knee here. Remember, this is a straight foot lock allowed for beginners, okay. Some types of knee locks where he bends his leg, it's just allowed for higher rank belts, okay. So you have to consult the most updated rules, okay, to make sure what type of foot locks and knee bars and ankle locks are allowed at the present moment, okay. So as soon as you lock your elbow joint behind his ankle right here, okay, and you came from the guard sliding here, now you're going to have this hand on the shin and you finish locking the second hand on your wrist, okay. Now I'm going to keep controlling his leg, controlling his body, because he might try to sit up here, okay. So you have to try to keep him back, and now you just straighten your body backwards, okay, and then he taps up. Alright, here's the basic defense from the first straight foot lock. Okay? Keep in mind that you tap out if your foot straights down. Okay? He's going to straight his back down. Now we're going to tap out. Alright? So first thing you have to do is make sure you're contracting your foot towards you. Okay? Imagine that you're putting your foot inside the shoe. So you have to make sure that you're like pressing your leg against him and bringing your toes towards you. Okay, that's the first block. All right. Now I need to get his lapel. Okay. So it's hard for me to sit up straight because he has this leg here. Okay, and he's pushing me right here. Okay. So it's difficult to sit up from this position. What you have to do? You have to move your body to the side. Okay. Then you get off his foot, and then you sit up here. Okay, so you do a little circle and you sit up. As soon as you sit up, you pull him with your lapels towards you. Okay, and then you put your shoes, your foot on the shoes. Okay, now he's off the ankle already. Alright, now I'm going to pass this leg here on top. I'm going to bend my leg as much as I can and pass over his thigh. Okay, and push forward. Okay. Now, if he still tries to fight here, you have the chance to go to the mount. Okay. Or if you like to play guard, okay, you can pull him towards your guard. Okay, make sure he will come towards you. Alright. Okay, now make sure you're contracting, pulling your toes towards you. Okay. Now you have to move in a little circle to get up his leg and go after his lapel. Okay? Now you walk with his foot, keep bending as much as you can and pass over his thigh, then you break the grip. Okay? Then if you see right here, you can even go for a triangle. Okay? And submit him.